Hey guys, this is the first video that is on my Booktube channel. This is not just a Booktube channel, it is a book and writing channel. I'm not going to give tips and tricks on how to write because I have not published anything yet, but I will do like writing vlogs. But anyway, back to this video. We will be doing, or I will be doing, a TBR, August TBR. I figured that'd be good for the first video for me for this channel since August is literally right around the corner. It is literally the 27th of July when I'm filming this right now. This will be up probably a little bit after, or a couple days after. And let me key you in. I do not read very often, and when I read, I'm a very slow reader. So I'm not gonna pick too many books for my TBR for August. I already have one picked out because I started reading it a couple of days ago, and I figured I'll put this on until through August as well. So I do have a book already picked out. Now, how I pick up my books is not through like just picking out my books. I have a jar full of all my TBR books in the jar, you know, ready to be pulled out. I did make a rule that I'm allowed to say no to at least one of them if I really don't want to read that book. However, I'll put it back in the jar, and if I pull it out again, I have to read it either way. So there's that. For the first book, I pulled out a couple days ago, and it's Mr. Tender's Girl by Carter Wilson. Looks like this. It's fiction, that's all it says. I think it's a thriller or thrill horror. It is inspired by a true story about a girl who was attacked by her two friends because of, I think it's by Mr. Slenderman. I think it was up in Wisconsin. I could be wrong on this information, don't quote me on it. But it's an interesting book so far. I am Where the Leaf Is. And let me read you a little bit about it. At 14, Alice Hill was viciously attacked by two of her classmates and left to die. The teens claimed she was a sacrifice for a man called Mr. Tender, but that could never be true. Mr. Tender doesn't exist. His sinister character is pop culture fiction created by Alice's own father in a series of popular graphic novels. Over a decade later, Alice has changed her name and is trying to heal, but someone is watching her. They know more about Alice than any stranger could. Her scars, her fears, and the secrets she keeps locked away. She can try to escape her past, but Mr. Tender is never far behind. He will come with a smile that seduces and a dark whisper in her ear. Now, I had to read that slow because I have a stutter problem when I'm reading out loud. So if I do stutter throughout this video when I'm reading you the descriptions, forgive me please. I don't want to stutter, but it happens. It's just part of me. But it's good so far. I started reading it like half a year ago, and then I put it to the side because I wanted to read something else or something like that. I get bored severely fast when it comes to things. I just switch things up a lot quickly, and that's why I made this jar in hopes of that I will start completing the books that I read. I have tons of books that have bookmarks behind me, and they need to be read. Anyway, let's pick two more books for August, and hopefully I can read them through the month. If not, I'll do a review at the end of the month. I'll try to remember to do a review at the end of the month about the books that I've read, and if I finish them. So let's pick up two more. I'll Be the One, which is right here. I'll Be the One by Lyla Lee. I am actually a little bit more than halfway through this book. Like I said, most of my books have bookmarks in it because I've started them and paused at one point or other because I got bored. Not exactly of the book, but I get bored very fast in general. Like, I stop games a lot, I stop movies and TV series a lot because it's like, okay, I want to switch to something else. I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to complete things this year, and I'm finding it as struggle. Sky Shin has heard it all. Fat girls can't dance, shouldn't wear bright colors, shouldn't call attention to themselves. But Sky dreams of joining the glittering, intense world of K-pop, and to do that she's about to break all the rules that society, the media, and even her own mother have set for girls like her. When Sky nails her audition in an internationally televised competition looking for the next K-pop star, she's immediately swept into a whirlwind of countless practices, shocking performances, and the drama that comes with reality TV. What she doesn't count on are the highly fat-phobic beauty standards of the Korean entertainment industry, or her sudden media fame and scrutiny. That's all I'm going to read to you. There's like another paragraph, but I don't want to butcher it. I was doing really good without butchering it. So I have read, like I said, a good quarter, like not quarter, like a little bit more than half of this. I like it a lot. So far, I'm not gonna give you a review on it. Just that's good. It's good so far. Okay, let's get on to the next book before I start rattling on about something else that's not important. Okay. Ooh. Parasite. I found it. It took a minute. Parasite by Mira Grant. I have another one by Mira Grant called Feed that I read a little bit about. I read just a tiny bit of this book. I'm going to reread it because I can't say I remember any of it. Because it was not quite a while ago, but I wasn't paying much attention when I was reading it. Have you ever done that where you're reading something and you're like, I'm not really focused for some reason? But this is one of the ones that had happened to me. It's a thriller. I believe it's a zombie slash not zombie book. I don't remember the description of it, and it doesn't seem to have one in the back. Let me see if there's. Let's see if there's let's see if there's one in anywhere in the book. No, let me just pull it up on my phone real quick so I can give you a little description about it. It is book 1 of 3. I did not know that. I am very excited because if I like it, then there's more books for me to read. It's a science fiction fantasy, and it says thriller on the back of this too. It says Hugo nominated thriller from New York Times bestselling author Mira Grant. So I guess it's a thriller as well. I got it off of Amazon. Here is the description. We owe our good health to a humble parasite, a genetically engineered tapeworm developed by the pioneering Symbolgen Corporation. When implanted, the intestinal bodyguard worm protects us from illness, boosts our immune system, even secretes designer drugs. It's been successful beyond the scientist's wildest dreams. Now, years on, almost every human being has Symbolgen tapeworm living within them, but these parasites are getting restless. They want their own lives and will do anything to get them. I bought it because it sounded so damn good. Excuse the language. I don't know why I stopped reading it. I think, like I said, I just wasn't focusing on the book at the time, so I was like, I'll put it off to the side, and when I have the brain capacity to read this right now, I'll read it. And I have the brain capacity now, so I got 3 books I'm going to try to read and finish this coming month, and hold it against me if I don't, and I'll try to review them at the end of the month. They're kind of, 2 of them are thrillers, one's like a horror science fiction fantasy, and one is a thriller horror, and one is like just, I don't know how you describe this one. Usually there's like a little thing in the book that says what kind of book it is, like what genre it is. Well, most of them do. This one does not. I don't know what kind of book. It has romance in it a little bit. Competition, so I don't know. But I'm really excited to read them, so I will get started on that right away, and I'll tell you what it's like at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and wait for more because I'll be filming a book videos today, so I'll be wearing the same shirt as the next couple of videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.